I want to tell y'all a story. A story from when I was about y'all's age.
What?
Yeah, how old are you, buddy?
6.
6? I was your age when I was 12 once. I really was.
What? 6.5.
Ooh.
7.
Now,
Yeah.
y'all notice I'm wearing something quite different today, right? Do you know why?
Yeah.
This is my October suit. Yes, do you know why October? I've always loved October. And I hate cold weather. Why do I always? Yes, sir.
Because it's everybody's favorite holiday. Because it's going to be Halloween.
No, I don't celebrate Halloween. It's because this is the time of year when we have the state fair and all these little towns have their fairs and carnivals. Now, I've always loved fairs and carnivals. Now, let me tell y'all something. When I was y'all's age up to about teenagers, before they actually stopped doing it, I love the rides, still love the rides today. Don't get me wrong, and I love the cotton candy and all the stuff that goes with it. But when I was y'all's age, we had something they called a sideshow. Now, on this sideshow, they usually had somebody out dressed very similar to this with the hat and everything, only he'd have a cane and he'd be out there. We called him a carny barker. A carny barker was somebody that'd stand out there trying to get the crowd up and say, hey, come on down for $1, one extra dollar, only $1. You will be amazed. You will be absolutely amazed while you will see the man tattooed from head to toe. There's not an inch of his body that has not got a tattoo. You'll see the woman who has got ear piercings, eye piercings, nose piercings. You'll see the man take a nail and hammer it up his nose. We call him the blockhead. That's right, we call him the blockhead. Now, this was amazing. Of course, with the tattoos and the piercings and stuff, we used to pay to see people like this, right? Do you know what? It's just a trip to Walmart now. I see it all the time. Yeah. But I remember the first magic trick that I ever saw from a professional. Why, in that time, it was a little more flamboyant than they are now. Why, he'd come out and said, I have a vase. This vase is imported all the way from India. Why, it's said that anything placed inside this vase may change. Anything placed inside this vase may change. You never know, because it's imported all the way from India. Do you know this fascinated me? After he did the show, the next day I got my mom to take me to Kmart. Now Kmart's kind of like a Walmart, but we had Kmart. We didn't have a Walmart here. Thought the first magic show was that. Why, it had this vase trick, but mine was small. Matter of fact, for y'all, I'm going to show it to you. I don't like carrying it around because this was my first magic trick. Mine was a little small. This magic trick here is older than any of y'all, I promise you. But it worked pretty much the same way. Why, when I opened it up, I was so excited, and I found out mine was more magical than his. Because his was imported from India. Mine was imported all the way from China. Had to be. China, yeah.
What?
Well, what? I got home, I read the instructions. I'm ready to learn some magic now, right? I'm ready to learn some magic. Here's what it said. In the instructions, it said, remove top from vase. Remove ball from vase. Replace top on vase. Now, make ball disappear using your favorite method. I didn't have a favorite method. I just got into this. I'm like, what? But I come up with my own favorite method. My own favorite method. I have not patented it yet, but because I like y'all, musicians do not like to tell their secrets. But for y'all, are y'all ready to learn my patented move?
Yeah.
Really? Y'all want to learn my patented move? Would you like to learn a good disappearing practical move that you can do right off the bat? Watch this. Now you see it? Now you don't? She gone. Ta-da! Now, what do you think happened?
Wow!
Wow! But I didn't come here to do that. Y'all come here to do a card trick. That's right, I come here to do a card trick. That's right, I'm a cardiologist. I'm a cardologist. What I want y'all to do is tell me when to stop, and that'll be your card. That's gonna be the way. The whole crowd's gonna pick the card. Are y'all ready? Just tell me when to stop. I will keep pulling them off. Stop. There is your card. Do you see your card? That's all right. I'm gonna do another trick for you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do a handkerchief trick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a handkerchief trick for y'all, and it just so happens. Check this out. It just so happens I happen to have a handkerchief in my pocket. And have y'all ever noticed, anytime a magician or illusionist says they have something that they're gonna do a trick for you, they just so happen to have something close by, right? You know what it's called? It's called that. Now look, it looks like something should be on the face of this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now watch this. I'm gonna squeeze it into a little ball. I'm gonna just squeeze it into a little ball.
You didn't have any balls.
I'm gonna squeeze it into a little ball. Now, somebody wanna tell me what happened? Yes, ma'am. I made it disappear.
Be a picture of Jesus on it?
No. Somebody said disappeared. No, I told y'all what I was gonna do with it. I was gonna squeeze it into a little ball.
I knew it. I know where it went. And now I know.
Now, if I could combine the card, the vase, and the handkerchief into one trick, would you think that I took my magic seriously?
Yes.
There is a magician that he performs at Vegas a lot. His name is Ice McDonald. When I met him, he started-
McDonald.
That's his stage name, Ice McDonald.
What?
He asked me, he said, Charlie, do you remember the first time you ever saw a professional magician? I said, yeah, I do. He said, you might not remember a trick, but do you remember that feeling that you had when he did the trick for you? I said, yes, sir, I do. I still smile today. He said, you're responsible for this same feeling. But no pressure. He said, oh, you're a gospel illusionist. That means you should have loved Christ through with your tricks and illusions, correct? And I said, yes, sir. He said, you know what? If you don't take your magic serious, they will not take your message serious, but no pressure. So you figure if I could combine those three with this vase,
The Queen of Hearts? Wow! I knew it!
now for those of you wondering what happened to the little ball, remember, this is a magic show. Do you know what the magic I do really is? It's just an illusion.
How do you do this? I don't